just moments from now. After the bell, we're waiting on it, and we've got Coinbase up 8.5% ahead of it. And Bitcoin has not traded above $100,000 mark since February 4th. So what's going on here? Because it had that incredible run right after the election. Well, our countdown closer is here to speak to two camps out there who may be watching. The crypto squad, looking at a big upside, not the risk. And then the camp of people where the thought of investing in crypto, forget it. It tests their nerves like a caffeine overdose. Let's bring in David Stryzewski. He is CEO of Sound Planning Group. Okay, let's start with the crypto faithful, David. What do you tell them to buy if they're really believers here?
Well, the real believers have probably been in Bitcoin. They've probably been in Ethereum. They've probably been in some of these what have now become bigger names for a long time. And so part of my strategy personally is that I'm trimming some of my winnings, just like we're probably doing in the Mag 7 right now, and I'm allocating them to some smaller ideas. And, I'm very excited right now about the tokenization of real world assets. I'm excited about all the crypto czar. We've got, David Sachs in here. We've got a very, very, very pro crypto SEC. And there's so many things right now that are just positioning for this expanse, which is ultimately going to make money more efficient, make systems more efficient. And if we're talking about even some of the government systems out there, the application of blockchain to those systems make it more efficient.
Maybe we can put up not gold stocks, because we want to get to that in a minute for those who aren't in love with it, but instead some crypto, at least to show it. Because as we continue to watch, the question is, David, when it comes to Bitcoin, it does appear to be vulnerable to the tariff headlines, or at least the major market moves in response to that, because it hasn't traded above 100,000 since February 4th.
We just were talking about BlackRock a moment ago, who is ultimately a big player in the ETF space. It's interesting, I don't know anybody who's actually selling their Bitcoin right now. People buy and hold, and those who have been around for a long time, who have the most of it, they're definitely not selling right now. And so maybe some people took profits at 100,000. They've been looking at gold specifically because the gold to Bitcoin ratio is at an amazing place. But ultimately, no, I think that Bitcoin's actually very cheap right now in comparison to the amount of liquidity that's actually out there. No one sells it. Therefore, there's not as much out there as everyone thinks.
Gold, you like? Gold's been on a run. Silver. Your silver play is a silver miner. And you got to tell me, because silver, you say, is undervalued. If you miss the big run up in gold, you say go to silver?
Well, here's my Valentine's gift to you and the viewers, and that is silver today is at a 40% discount to its all-time high. Essentially, it's at $32. It was $50 at its all-time high. Everything else is at the all-time high. Okay. We have to have silver in order to get this right. So my picks right now are Hecla Mines. They have new CEO. They are doing amazing, up 25% in the last month, 89% of the last year. These guys are looking at putting some serious numbers on the board here.
We got to run, because we've got the bell here, and we've got the S&P and NASDAQ at session high.